What's up guys, Alex here from Business and Fitness. Today I want to talk about this, just quickly. I've been getting a lot of messages and people in store who I've actually spent a day with Rich Piana before.
Yeah.
About this whole Jason Genova and Rich Piana Slapbox thing.
I was just joking.
Jason, say sorry.
Sorry,
say
bro.
sorry.
Well, let me ask you a question. When you do that, you're kind of like fucking people's social media up, right?
Yeah.
Sort of. Okay. Not gonna press charges.
This is epic.
Ready?
All right, that's fine.
Good? Are we all good now?
Hey, now give him.
It actually made headlines. It made mainstream media here at I think 9MSN in Australia, which was insane. I think it was something like pro bodybuilder hits disabled kid or something. So of course, like the mainstream media's pulling strings to make it look way worse. I think they mentioned and hyperlinked steroids in the second sentence, like that had something to do with them slapboxing. I want to keep it really brief with this. I really do think that, I mean, I've spent almost an entire day from like 4 a.m. in the morning till quite well into the afternoon with Rich Piana. The dude is actually a really quiet guy, kind of keeps to himself. He'll talk to you unless, if you ask him questions and things like that, but he's not insanely outgoing. And he kind of keeps to himself, which I can respect. When he's training, he's in the zone, unless he's obviously filming for a YouTube video or whatever it is. I listened to Louis Marco did a phone interview with him. It lasted about an hour and a half, and basically Rich was saying that he had no idea he was disabled. And I totally get that. I mean, you got to remember guys, Rich Piana is 45 years old. 45. He didn't grow up with the internet. Jason Genova, who I think is also 30, lives on the internet. You can't expect someone who's 45, 1 or 2 generations out, to understand what an Order 66 is, to understand what comments like the pissoning and all that bullshit that the fit miskers are doing means. He has no idea. If you're getting death threats to you and your wife, of course you're gonna take it seriously. At that age, especially he's an older generation, that you don't muck around with that stuff. People don't mess around with that. So I think it was a really silly move on Jason Genova's part to even expect him to understand. I don't think Jason has any problem with what happened. I think he's more embarrassed, and I think other people are blowing things out of proportion because we live in a really PC world where no one's allowed to say anything, or basically everything you do and say will be held against you publicly, which is the way YouTube is working and the rest of the world. Yeah, so I don't think that Rich Piana is to blame here. Look, in the video there is 1 or 2 slaps where he kind of like grits his teeth, and you can hear the tone in his voice get a bit aggressive.
Ready.
That's the only time I think he might have actually been really like putting some effort into the slaps. But I mean, look, Rich is like 6'2", 130 kilos compared to Jason Genova. Like, it was never a fair fight. I don't really understand this whole slapboxing thing. Maybe it's a US thing. That shit doesn't really go down here in Australia. So I thought that was just weird in general. Jason, I know Jason, I think in a video or two has actually admitted that yes, he is mentally disabled or whatever, but to be honest, I think he's just really influenced by other people, and there's so much peer pressure on the internet, and people are using Jason Genova as their scapegoat to attack people they really want to attack, but are too scared or whatever to attack directly on their own. They want a reason, or they want to be part of this fit misc and keep their and stay anonymous. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. A few people have been asking me. I also really want to get back into doing videos. I'm hoping to do 1 or 2 a week for the next couple of months. I'm going away to Italy at the end of this month for a month honeymoon with my wife, and we're going to be continuing filming over there. I really want to make this something regular. I think it's one of the best ways to document things that are happening in your life and in your world, and if I can give any tips and business advice or insider information in the fitness industry, I totally will. Yeah, I'm in a position that a lot of other people outside the fitness industry can't be in, and really have knowledge that maybe some other people wouldn't. So I think if you guys think that's valuable, I'll definitely share with you. All right guys, until next time, I'll see you later.